So, in honor of the character of Pee Wee Herman, he's going to be the subject of our Tobin's Retro Guide.
Anybody want to play Parcheesi?
Now, there he is, everybody.
Oh!
Now, Tom, can you tell me what movie this is from?
I actually can't. I don't know which one. But he looks like he has a boomerang bow tie on.
Let's just say that this character right here preceded the character of Pee Wee Herman.
Shut up.
This was his first on-screen role.
No.
Yeah, dude, you ready for it? You want to know what it was?
What?
Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Shut the hell up. He's in a Cheech movie first?
You fucking asshole! Attica! Attica! Attica!
Before Big Adventure?
Yes. They put him in a movie first. They put him in a movie first, dude. Nobody knew who he was.
So really. This is before the Pee-wee's, the dirty Pee-wee TV show.
Even Pee-wee's play, yeah, the dirty one, everything. It precedes everything.
The Playhouse was originally dirty for adults.
Right, which his character in, now listen, he wasn't only in Next Movie. Here's another shot from Next Movie. This is from Next Movie when he was on stage.
Shoot.
When he did his Pee Wee Herman character a little bit in the movie. Like he announced Pee Wee Herman in Next Movie. But he was on stage in a bar, and then Cheech and Chong were there in the bar, and they were heckling him. And then they wind up going on stage and telling jokes, and he gets all pissed and blah, blah, blah. But that was like the first technical time I bet most people, well, really, people in movies saw Pee Wee Herman on screen. But again, like you didn't know. Most people didn't even know.
I had no idea.
Most people don't, dude. Most people don't have any clue. But then he wasn't only in that. He was in a second Cheech and Chong movie. He was also in Nice Dreams.
Oh,
Cheech and Chong Nice Dreams, he played a guy from a psycho ward, and he winds up meeting them because the girl that winds up having a good time with Cheech under the table, he shows up with her, but he escaped from a nut house, and he doesn't say much, but he's like, "Rrr." You know, he does that stuff, and he's like, and then he's like trying to tell Chong to come under the table, and he's like, I don't want to go down there. And he's like, and then they go under there. So all four of them are under this little Chinese table. And then the Chinese guy, like the Chinese waiter, walks up, looks underneath, and goes, "Hey, you want fried rice or something?" I forget exactly what he said. And they're like, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
Lobster. How about squid?
And then he goes,
"What?"
Yeah, and then he winds up being in a nut house towards the end of the movie, dude. It's a great movie. We should talk about it.
I never watched
we have to talk about Cheech and Chong at some point on here because they were a big, I know, agree with it or not, they were a big part of my childhood. Okay? Huge part. Let's just say, I don't know if I would.
But I didn't see all of their movies. I saw like Corsican Brothers and obviously Up in Smoke. Everyone saw Up in Smoke, you know, but I didn't really go that deep into every movie they came out with, though.
I've watched every movie millions of times. I've listened to every one of their albums millions of times. I've watched them live. I've watched documentaries. Dude, I dressed like Cheech in 8th grade for Halloween.
That's awesome.
So, what does that tell
you? Did your teachers write a letter to your parents saying how bad they were?
Not only did they not do that, but I was going to a Catholic.
You're raising a reefer addict.
It was a Catholic grammar school.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, dude. I went to Catholic school believe it or not, everyone, all my life, my whole life, I've gone to Catholic schools. And I always just pushed against a little bit. I don't know if anyone can believe it, but I always pushed a little bit against it. So, so this was really his first big on-screen things. Was in these Cheech and Chong.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I even think he might have played live with him at some point, too. I'm not sure. But then after this, that's when the Pee-wee's Playhouse came out.
So they basically gave him his break, kind of like Tracy Ullman's show was responsible for The Simpsons.
Right.
Cheech and Chong were basically responsible for him.
Exactly.
That's
exactly,
crazy.
dude.
I would have never known that.
And that's what we all know him from. Like when we first started seeing him, because that was right around when we were kids, when this was on.
Absolutely.